Hello, Advanced Acting and Directing. Hopefully, you were all well and had a restful weekend. So, thank you for your patience as I had to go into the office to grab the score version of Into the Woods. It was the one thing I did not grab as I was leaving that last day. So, I now have the music for those that want to sing along. There is some YouTube versions of accompaniment that you can use as you want to practice this. But for today, you watch this video, but also look at some of the notes as you start to analyze your song. So the main idea of the notes today and the thing that you should do is look at what type of song you're doing and what does that reveal about your character. And so the notes I'm going to go over have some specific ideas with the song, and then Thursday's lesson is going to really chart a character's progression through the hero's journey. And so there'll be 12 steps. So today, just think about general musical songs and terms for these notes, and then Thursday we'll look at like what does that journey mean for the character. So you can follow along. I'm going to pop onto the screen share right now. So it's the musical theater slides. You've already seen 4 of these slides from before, so I'm going to kind of review them. I haven't been able to talk about them, but I've also added to them. So you might recall that the opening number, here are some examples from Fiddler, from Hairspray, but this is kind of establishing the rules of the show, that here's the tone that we're going to set, here is the rules that we're going to follow of the world, and also the kind of color palette and what to expect for the rest of the 2 hours that you're going to sit down and watch this show. Then the other kind of large general looking at a song in a musical is a large group number. So we usually have at least one of these. And it may vary where it fits in the story. Is it at the beginning? Is it in the middle? Is it at the end? Where is this large group number? Usually you have one in the beginning to kind of get the excitement up of the audience. But if you are an ensemble member, or if you are a supporting player or the main character, when you look at these large group numbers, you can kind of view this sometimes as just a whitewashing of the number. But that would not make it exciting. So every person on that stage has to ask themselves, how does my character fit with the story in this number? Where do they kind of fit in? If they're a townsperson, what is their kind of motive within the song? If it's a Beauty and the Beast, Gaston number, like why are you at that tavern? How do you feel about Gaston? All of those things. If you're Gaston, how do you fit into that larger group number? So that's kind of really the richness that one can provide if there's a large group number, either ensemble or main character supporting. Like I said before, the opening numbers, they set the tone of the show and kind of what to expect for the next 2 hours. Then dance as heightened reality. So actors should ask themselves, why am I doing this and why is my character manifesting themselves through dance? So usually a song means I can no longer contain my emotions, so I'm going to sing about it. And if I can't sing about it, I'm so emotional, I have to now move through it. So those are kind of the progressions of how heightened the emotions of a character can do. So first step, just I have to speak my emotions. Second step, I can sing it. Third step, I need to move my emotions. So that's your job as the actor, is why am I manifesting myself in this manner, dance or song? So the new information is, think of the song as a scene. If it has 2, 3, 4 characters, identify the beats and the actions of the scene. So a lot of you are not doing something like this, so you may not have to do this, but a lot of you are going to do solos. So what you should do is think of the solos as character development. By the end of the song, the character reveals something to the audience or realizes something about themselves. What does this revelation mean? What do I reveal about my character? What do I realize by the end of the song? So at the beginning, you had no understanding of your personality trait of this. By the end, what do we learn and know? So that's what you should look at for today, is what does this reveal about myself? So that's kind of what you're looking at. Identify what it reveals about your character and chart that action that takes place within it. The final thing I want to touch on is the I want or the I wish song. This is a main idea, a main concept within musicals. The I want song is usually one of the first numbers of the show. I don't think anybody's doing an I want song because I wish at the beginning of the number, it's that 12-minute opening number, that's kind of establishing what they all want. So it shows what the main character wants for the entire show. So some I want or I wish songs, The Wizard of Die from Wicked and Better from Little Women. So those are some main I want songs. So for today, Now that you have your music, identify what it reveals about your character and chart that action that takes place within it. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you on Thursday.